Don't you guys just love AI predictions? I am a huge fan. Obviously, if you can't sense my sarcasm, I really don't like the AI predictions. However, I will say there's one that came out for Shiba Inu in June that I actually agree with. And I want to show you guys what I'm talking about. So the Microsoft AI predicts Shiba Inu price for June. So there's been a mix of obviously bearish and bullish sentiments surrounding Shiba Inu. It's struggling to get out of this range that it currently resides in, this mid 50s 8 level. Okay. So the Microsoft Bing AI chatbot has chipped in an opinion thinking or talking about where the price of Shiba Inu could go in the month of June. Now, it noted the average price for Shiba Inu in June stands at 4011. This is actually what, a 40-ish% increase going into the end of June. So this includes the overall sentiment in the crypto market, the development of the Shiba Inu ecosystem, and the Shiba Inu burn rate, all affecting what its predictions are. Now, when I look at these charts, this 4011 is actually a range I could see us in by the end of June. And I want to talk to you guys about why that is. Now, as always, this is not financial advice. We don't know what's going to happen, but Shiba Inu has had very strong support in this range. You can see we've essentially sideways traded now since what, early May 8th, essentially is when this trend started. And we haven't been able to get out of it yet. But people are using these lines on this chart as an indicator. You can see it's bounced along this long-term support line that's held for over 365 days. And it just really isn't breaking below it. Every time it's come down and touched, like it's actually trying to do right now as we speak, it's typically bounced back up. We've only broken below it one time right here. Now, if we continue to trade sideways here, there's a few things that you guys have to know. Obviously, we have that jobs report, which is coming up in just a few days. And then towards the end of this descending triangle that we've been in, we have the FOMC meeting, we have the CPI report. That's where things could get interesting, and we really could see this surge to the upside. Now, if we can break out of this and invalidate this, I don't know why I did that. This is an old gaming thing, guys, the twitchy fingers. So if we can invalidate this and start to kind of trade sideways and break out of this to the upside here, we have a chance to break over this 50-day moving average and really make a shot at this 200-day, which is likely going to continue to move its way down, reflecting the recent prices of Shiba Inu. We're probably going to meet that somewhere around this 401 level. And if we can get that broken and sustained to the upside, that's where you may see this run up here. Now, what you have to remember is that this may not be the start of the bull market. This may not be what gets us to this point. Obviously, there's a lot of things happening from a macro standpoint. Okay. We have still high inflation. We still have high interest rates, possibly going higher with this FOMC meeting. We still have the issues with the debt ceiling. Obviously, they're kind of essentially figured that out. Okay. They've decided to raise it, but if they continue to print more money, that's a problem. So we have all these negative things that are affecting us right now. And there's still this looming possibility of a recession. I think if we do get into a recession, it's going to be late this year. I would not be surprised, and this is just my opinion, I would not be surprised if we do see an overall dip in the market later this year. I expect that June, July, August could be very good for the crypto market. But I think sometime late Q3, we maybe have another dip. I don't know if it's to these levels that we're at right now. Maybe I think we've bottomed. Okay, I have to say this. I do believe that we have bottomed, but I would not be surprised if we come back down for a retest. I think that would actually be really healthy. BTC comes back down, tries to retest somewhere around that 20K level, and the overall, crypto market, obviously Shiba Inu coming down, retesting those levels. If we can get that essential bottom confirmation there, we could essentially run off to the races as we get into 2024, the BTC halving. It would be an important strength in the overall market structure. I think that's what we could see, especially if we do end up going into a recession. I don't know how long that'll last. I don't think it would be an insanely long one. The reason why is that there's still so much strength in the economy. There's so much money floating around. Maybe us personally, we don't have a bunch of money, but there is a ton of money out there right now that just simply isn't being spent. People have it sitting on the sidelines. When we start to go into this recession, you see the price of goods and services dropping. You're going to see a lot of that money flow back into the economy, shortening the time that this recession occurs, essentially. I've had this conversation with several people And some are saying that, this is going to be another '08. Some are saying that it's going to be worse than '08. I just simply don't think that's the case. There's too much money out there right now, but maybe that's just my thoughts. I want to hear your guys' opinion. I want to hear if once we get going, once we break out of this downtrend, this sideways trading that we've been in, if you think we're either going to see this massive bull run begin, or if you think we're going to actually go back down and retest some of these lower levels that we've seen, earlier this year. But I appreciate you. Have a great day, and I hope to catch you guys in the next one. Take care.